Bull.
Bull.
His first name is Bull and his last name is Bull.
No,
Look
yeah,
at his legs.
Long legs.
Oh my God. I bet his legs are taller than my whole body. I'm leaving you for Bull. Like.
Yes, sir. We're back. Third time's the charm. Bandy's settling in for a nap. Welcome to the first ever happy hour show. Jamesy, we need to get something. We need to get something square right away. Is it your birthday? Like right now? Is it your birthday right now? Is that what we're cracking one up open to? To Jamesy himself? I also don't know. Is it midnight where you? I can't do the math. But is it we? I need to know, Jamesy. We need to know. Is it your birthday? I see our man Patrick dropping some bacon. Homies is here. V-Hawk's here. Riom Quaz here. Jamesy, it's your birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Well, listen, this 5 Borough Brewings Company Gridlock Hazy IPA is for you, sir. So we need to make an announcement in the Discord, too. I'm going to do that right now. In the words of, who was it? Was it Chris Matthews? Who's the one that said, fuck it, we're doing it live? That's probably Bill O'Reilly. It is the King, Jamesy's birthday. Threw that in the Discord. There you go, Jamesy. Live in infamy forever. Sven's here. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Oh, Jesus. Well, here you are. Now, sip a little something, and let's do that. How was shoveling in the pineapple juice? We didn't do pineapple juice today. We ended up doing tea because I was too lazy to go get it. Shoveling sucked. Shoveling sucked. Ming's here. Let's see. James Gill, sup, Mike? Don't make it for live streams too often. Well, James, we're happy you're here right now. Cowan's here. We get. I don't know. This is gonna be fun. This is the first time we've done this. I think this is gonna be a good time. We've got NFL all day drop happening. I don't know what's that happening in like an hour, right? In an hour. I wonder if we can join the queue. Can we join the queue at this point? I'm viewing the pack for the $49 one. Look at this. Here we go. So this is how I figured. Ghost Gamer, what's up from South Africa? Let's go international. Thanks for being here, Ghost Gamer 792. I'm going to share screen so you can all relive or live this experience with me. We're going to go to the waiting room right now. And here we go. We're in the waiting room. The other thing I wanted to do, I think like the right way to start the first ever happy hour, ever happy hour is this right here. We're going to go over to the marketplace. We're going to go see what DeJounte Murray's sitting at right now. Oh, 109. Someone dropped one below the floor of 110, and this is what we're going to do. Dustin lies. Dustin, oh, sorry, Dustin. There's a better cereal here for 110, so I'm sorry to do it to you, Dustin. I'm beginning to think Dustin bought that just to flip to me as he got into my DMs, like he was trying to get one by me, Dustin. Was that the plan there? We're buying a DeJounte Murray right off the bat. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. I also going to say the heat finally came on in this room, and it is hot. It is hot. So we might be doing a little sweatshirt removal here. This usually is behind the paywall. See me take a shirt off. It's usually behind the paywall, but here we go. Welcome aboard. Oh, look, you can see some cards ending. There we go. We're going to pay with some balance. DeJounte Murray, welcome aboard, number 18. We love to see it. There we go. This is how we start. And we haven't even had a sip yet. Homie says you got to buy both. Here's the thing, homies. I think Dustin was trying to get one over me now. Is Top Shot and All Day going to merge on the site? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Joel says, good luck on that. You're not in the Discord, Joel? Let's change that right now. I'll drop a link right now. Get on in here. That's where the party's at. Hey, where the party's at. Some other stuff that we need to pay attention to today. So we are in the midst of our team hold matchups right now. I'll share a screen with you in a minute, but what I want to do first, I got to change the settings on something. I'm glad I remembered to do this before I sent this out. Hold on one second. I want to make sure you can only do it. Oh, no, it's saved. All right, here we go. I'm going to share round 3 right now. You're getting the first look at round 3. It's between Devin Vassell's Top Shot debut and PJ Washington's Top Shot debut. So I'm going to drop that chat in there right now. So get involved there. In the meantime, let me go see if I can get all of the responses here so that you guys can see it. All right. I'm going to put this into my share screen. Sorry, guys. Bear with me as I'm doing this. I should have had this ready to go, but I got too excited to buy DeJounte Murray, and I lost track of time a little bit. But this is to decide who is going to be the team hold moment. So if you haven't been paying attention this week, that's what's been going on. But it's exciting. MM shoveling, incredible sandwich, brewski crack, team hold happy hour, having an effing day. You're right, Fenny. That's what we're doing. We're having a day, Fenny. So let's look at what the responses are going right now. So in the first matchup, we've had a total of 98 responses so far. And here you go. Sadiq Bey pretty much taking it. Pretty much taking it right now. Round two, we've got Gary Payton in the lead. No respect for Bacon. No respect. And then the early 50-50. This is close. I get a vote. I get one vote, I believe, right? And my vote is actually going to be, oh no, I can't vote through here. I think I'm voting for Devin Vassell, though. We'll see. Anyways, that's all right. We'll keep track of that throughout the afternoon. Also, look at Jeb Bush is here. You know what? Let's get a little Jeb song, huh? Shall we? Should we get a little Jeb song?
Please clap.
Hey everyone.
Jeb.
There we go. We love it. All right. This is what I want to talk about. Right now. One shout out, Hustle and Showroom. They were able to debut some of the moments in the Hustle and Showroom. Good for them, man. I love it. Good for the W for the community. Shout out Top Shot, Jacob, and Austin, whoever made that happen. It's a real fun idea. I like that. All right, we have a flash challenge tonight. What do we think? I've been seeing a lot of big men stuff, right? People are getting really excited about the big men. They're saying blocks, rebounds. What are we going to see? We're only certain. Ryan says we're only certain people selected. Ryan, there early on, it was some VIPs, it was some 9 Live Lounge, and then some randos. And then they did some more randos, and then some more randos. So they're slowly expanding. So yeah, only certain people right now. But yeah, what are we doing? Let me understand something real quick. One second. I want to take a look at who is out for tonight. Poker Pro says Flash Challenge prep. What's the Flash Challenge? That's what we got to learn, man. That is what we have to learn. Let's see. I wanted to see if anybody has been ruled out since we last looked this afternoon. So let me see. Hold on 1 second. DFS alerts. That's where I get all my news. So Cody Zeller looks like he's playing. Montrezl Harrell and Davis of the Bertans has been ruled out. Armani Brooks is playing. That's really it. So no real news today. We get a lot of studs tonight too. People are saying block rebounds, maybe field goal percentage. Man, there we go. Also, Fenny, the lady. Yeah, I don't know. I'm of the mindset I'm not buying stuff today. I saw some people going after some TSDs. We've got some weird injury news, right? So if it's something like there could be some weird stuff in the Flash Challenge today. Like if we look at so the Utah Jazz are going to be without Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Rudy Gobert, I believe, right? So let's take a look. I just want to, if we look at Jordan Clarkson, he's going to get up 3 million shots today. Although, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know how to attack it because he's got so many moments down here in this like $3-4 range that it's probably not moving. Let the people know in the chat. What are you guys going after? How are you preparing for this? Or are you just kind of like waiting and seeing if you've got some action in there? Yeah, let us know. All right, I'm going to double check here on the results. The results are trickling in. PJ Washington has a slight lead. Yeah, if that game doesn't get postponed, you got to play the white side block. Let's see what white side looks like. Big gust of wind over here in the New York City. I just saw some snow coming. Hassan Whiteside. We've got, all right, so he's got a $3 moment, the $3 block right there. I mean, this is a great moment ranks call, right? Great moment ranks call. Look at Hassan. Hassan, they're all blocks. All of his moments are blocks. So this is a day 3 or play moment ranks for me. Preparing for all the Lou Dort's, huh? We think Lou Dort's going to end up in there? Let's do yeah, he didn't get suspended yet. No, Nurkic probably. I imagine Nurkic is available until tomorrow. I wonder if they haven't made the announcement yet. It's 3 o'clock. I mean, actually, I don't know. They could make it before 5 p.m. If we don't hear anything by 5 p.m. Eastern, I imagine he's good to go. I could also see. No, they probably won't appeal that. I was gonna say maybe they appeal it, but I don't see them doing that. All right, let's go over to the moment ranks. What is the key to moment ranks? Can never get in the top 1K. Good question, Ryan. You know what? Ask the judge. Ask Jeb. The judge won it 2 nights ago. Jeb, top 10 or 11 finish last night. Whiteside is listed as out for tonight. Let me double check. That must be new news. That must be new news. So let me check something quickly. I'm going to go over to actually, I'll share my DraftKings screen as well. And we'll go to my contests. Can you guys see that? Yeah, we'll go over here. All right, let's look at centers. Let's go to Utah. We've got Rudy is out. Whiteside's listed as questionable. Participated in shoot around. My guess is Whiteside's good to go today. My guess is Whiteside's good to go. So that would be my guess. But yeah, before we build moment ranks, going back to the question, like what is the key to this stuff? I mean, the key is you got to hit the bonus, right? So you got to be paying attention to a couple of things, like who's in and who's out, right? Because when someone like Giannis sits, guys like Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton pop. Other times you get weird stuff like that night the Cavs were without all of their big men, and then Taco Fall played 20 minutes. And when a guy whose 10-game averages are all 0 and he goes nuts, that's how they do it. Look, James, let's go, James. Let's go. It's DeJounte season, baby. All right, so let's go over to moment ranks again. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't think I own a Whiteside. I don't know. You guys don't, I don't know if you know Steve from 89 Cavs, but Steve from 89 Cavs always yells his name in a funny way, and I enjoy it. So let me just see. Yeah, I don't own any Whiteside, so we're going to buy one right now. We're going to buy it right now for $3. $3, we're buying it right now. Raindrop, do it, man. Do it. I've been trying. Let's go. Let's pump it up as much as we can, as high as we can. It's DeJounte season. Happy Friday. What are we drinking? We've got 5 Burrows Brewing right here. We got a Gridlock Hazy IPA. Well, it's not doing a good job of focusing on it. Wow, look at that. My camera. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I love that I'm buying a Whiteside right now. That's where I am in life. Where are you guys? Anytime you can buy like the 35th best center in the league, you gotta. 35 actually is way too generous. Way too generous. Oh, we get some all-day announcements. What do we have? Oh, no, just that the packs are coming. Okay. All right, Hassan's made it to the team. We're happy you're there, Hassan. So let's go back over to moment ranks, and I'll refresh that in a second so that we can see it. But yeah, back to Stubbs' questions. You got to try to nail. You got to try to nail who's out. The bonuses are the key, right? That's how you separate yourselves. Tonight, it's a little bit different. No, he's recovering from concussion. The thing you got to... Tonight's a little bit different because there's so many games, right? There's so many games, so there's so many options. But when you look at like a night like last night, where you had only 8 teams total in play, with only a handful of stars because so many of the other stars rested, you know everyone's playing the same 5 guys. Shout out 5 guys. So when that happens, you have to either play somebody that's not one of the 5 in order to win, or you need to nail the moment in the bonus, right? So whether it's playing like a Jokic assist, a Jokic block, like whatever, right? So that's what you got to do. My initial build right here had Clarkson, DeJounte, because the Spurs are without everybody. Nikola Jokic, Giannis, and then Embiid. I'm thinking more about it. I think like we'll refresh my moments now and see if Whiteside's in there. So Whiteside is usually the backup big, Ransom, and he plays roughly, I don't know. I would give him like the 18-minute mark unless he's cooking, and then maybe he sees like 20 to 22. but they don't have anybody. They're without Gobert. Their other backup is not great. Right now, he's currently projected to play 24 minutes and hit 30 fantasy points with a ceiling of 40 fantasy points. Now, the difference is, right, is the bonuses here. So let's see. Let's get Jordan Clarkson out of there. And let's get Whiteside in there. Base set series. Wait, does that say base set series 4? My Wi-Fi frozen. Baby, come back. I'm frozen bad. We're down bad. Are we back? Are we back? Oh man, my Wi-Fi is garbage right now. This is so bad. Am I back, y'all? Okay, I think I'm back. Wild times. People saying Eric Paschall is the backup. Yes, he is the backup. But he plays a very different backup 5 than what the Whiteside does. All right, let's look at it. So Hassan needs 2 blocks to get there. Yeah, man. I think he's a fantasy point per minute producer. So if Whiteside's in there, if he's a good to go, if he's starting, I really like him. Because who are they playing again? Let's go back over here. They are playing Toronto. So when you look at the Toronto bigs, Siakam's not really known for his lockdown defending, and neither is the Butcher, Chris Boucher, or Precious Achua, or Kem Birch. So, yeah, I like Whiteside quite a bit for this. I'm trying to see. Okay, if you wear the tinfoil hat, the Wi-Fi comes in better. There we go. I thought there was a time warp. I know. It was bad. We just got lost in the Series 4 Cosmos. I like that too. But yeah, I think this is going back over to where we were. So we've got DeJounte Murray's steal, right? So he needs 3 steals to really do that. Jokic needs 1 block to get there. Giannis needs 1 block technically to get there. Embiid needs 5 assists to get there, and Whiteside needs 2 blocks. So there you go. Is this Flash Challenge prep? Says Conk City. Not yet. I was hoping we were going to have an announcement for the Flash Challenges. I know some people are speculating that it's going to focus on the big man, but not sure yet. Michael's saying we need the Van Fleet steal. Let me see what that's looking like here. Oh, that's Can. That's not how you spell Van. All right, so the Van Fleet, the Van Fleet steal, you need 2 of those. Yeah, DeJounte. So Sneaky 5. I know it's Sneaky V, but I like to imagine that's a Roman numeral. DeJounte only needs 2 threes to get there. DeJounte does not take a lot of threes, though. DeJounte only takes like 2 or 3 a game. Whereas steals, like we've seen the 6 steal game from our man. You know what I mean? So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, we like Freddie. I think that's a good play. My only concern with Toronto is they just have so many options, right? They have so many options. So I think it's a good play. But like when you look at everybody that's available tonight, right? When you look at everybody that's available, Jokic, Giannis, LeBron. I haven't even talked about LeBron, who needs only 6 assists to get there, right? Luka, we know, is going to miss tonight's game. KD, Harden, Embiid, Trae Young, who I talked about this morning, is an excellent play if he's good to go because the Lakers get cooked by guards. So, like, you know, we're rattling off a lot of names like Karl Anthony Towns, Russ, DeRozan, Beal before we get to Fred. So it's just tough. It's tough to get there. Yowza, 65 for that steal. That's expensive. Whoa, what's up, everybody? Maybe a big man challenge will have low participation as it seems Top Shot folks don't like them as much. LOL. The big man bias needs to be stopped. Anthony Simons, that's true. No more Dame. The thing is, though, Simons stuff, his production is now starting to catch up, I believe. So let's see Anthony. I do have a block. I didn't know I had the block on for Anthony too. He needs 1 block, truly any block, 1 steal, 4 assists, 3 threes, 17 points. Who do they play tonight? They play Cleveland. Cleveland's pretty good defensively on the interior. I mean, Garland's not like a lockdown defender. I just got to say, like, I was really impressed from the the Cleveland game, or that Cleveland Memphis game I watched, where like Josh still is incredible and he can like penetrate any sort of defense, but it was like way more work for him than it typically is. And I'm a little hesitant to think that they can hang. Isn't half the Spurs roster in COVID? Yeah, the Spurs and the Jazz are gutted by COVID right now. So yeah, that's those spots are exploitable, I think. Like even Devin Vassell, honestly. Like let's look at what his moment is. I think his moment's a 3-pointer, right? Yeah, so it's a 3-pointer. Oh wait, he's out. He's out with COVID. Just kidding. We can't look at him. LOL. Let's look at who is in for the Spursies, the first game of the night. So we've got Derek White is out. So that leaves us with DeJounte, Jakob, Keldon Johnson's out, Vassell's out, McDermott's out, Lonnie Walker is questionable. So Lonnie, that's interesting. If Lonnie's out too, that leaves them. Their starting five is going to be DeJounte, Podol, probably Trey Jones or Bryn Forbes next to him, and then Bates Diop. Primo, I mean, I know Primo's interesting if he hits a flash challenge because that's his only moment, but it's just against Philly too. It's tough. That's tough. Let's go back over here. I think this is what I'm ready to ball tonight, baby. I think that's what I'm looking at for right now. That's going to be where I land for the time being. Who's tagging me in the Discord? Oh, it's Jamesy. Happy birthday, Jamesy. All right. I wanted to go back over to On the Moment because people were joking about buying DeJounte's, and now actually we'll do it over at Top Shot. Who cares? I want to see if the people are being truthful. Also, if you are qualified for NFL All Day, make sure you get into the drop. Tommy G, I really do. I like that moment, that Jokic moment quite a bit. You know how I feel about Jokic. All right, DeJounte. Oh, 115. Let's see. Recent sales. Look at this. Devil Eye, James G, DC1. Let's go. To the moon, baby. To the moon. I don't do this often. I don't often pump my own shit, but here we go. Let's go bring DeJounte to the freaking moon. I'm telling you right now, if I miss out on that premium all-day pack, we will be buying another one. I'm telling you that right now. All right, listen, the Discord was responsible for bringing topics today for the happy hour, okay? What else do we want to talk about? Let's take a look at are people voting? Only 13 votes? Guys, there's only 13 votes right now. We're in the third matchup of the first round between Devin Vassell and PJ Washington. We got to vote, people. We got to vote. It looks like, I think we can call it here. Sadiq Bey is going to win the matchup over Michaela, and then Gary Payton is going to win the matchup over Dwayne Bacon. Craig Carter says, All-Star game prep, what could pump? Well, I would say the All-Star game moments, the seeing star moments, the rising star moments, and any potential All-Stars, which I know didn't narrow it down. But I mean, Top Shot has given us the path, right? Like they're like, hey, this is how we're going to do things. We're going to reward people who have completed sets. And that's the direction we're going to go. So me personally, it's too late. It's too late to apologize, said One Republic. But for me, it's too late because I think everybody's there. Everybody's mindset is already there. So I don't think, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's still opportunity to get in because we saw it happen with Hustle and Show. But in my mind, that moment is past. So I don't think I'm going to go do that. I think like Garen said, Garen said, I'm just going to go get job moments. I think that's the way to do it. Just because of the price point. Like, let's look at, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We got to start zigging when everyone is zagging. Let's go. We're going to go over to On the Moment right now and just kind of look at the sets. Also, it's a crime that we haven't gotten DeJounte Murray on this right now. We need DeJounte Murray top 5. Let's go look at the sets and let's see where seeing stars are, because I agree, right? It says out of 2K, it's nice. I agree. Those are it is a nice set. I just think that it might be caked in, right? So here we go. We see, and you can see it already. People are doing it. Look at this. In the last week, the Seeing Stars set is up 26%. The All-Star Game set is up 22%, right? It's 9K to do it. Seeing Stars is 2,100 to do it. There you go, Garrett. And that's what listen, if you guys aren't in the Team Hold Discord, I'll share a link to it right now again. If you're not in there, this is where the magic's happening, because Real Rad Dad was pissed people were buying his playoff moments that he was waiting to get on. So I totally agree with you. I think that is some big brain shit. It's to start. I'm zigging and buying Primo. There we go. That's what I'm doing with DeJounte Murray. I'm stacking DeJounte Murray because I like him. I think he's really good, because I think if he doesn't make the All-Star team next year, he's going to this year. He's going to do it next year. I think he's Jacob had a comparison last night to De'Aaron Fox. And I think because of COVID, he might find himself on the All-Star team anyways. And I just like, everyone else is doing the other stuff, right? So you can't find the same value in that, in my opinion. So I'm trying to find other ways to go at things. So the playoff set makes a lot of sense to me. Like Fresh Threads, which is still pumping right now. So maybe now's not the time. But people were talking about like the hometown set. I know Stan Loves is talking about the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals this morning. No one's talking about, this came up this morning, no one is talking about throwdowns. Where's Series 2 throwdowns? So Series 1 throwdowns is up 24%, and that was single-handedly because of Real Rad Dad. Series 2 throwdowns is down 21% this week. 9K to collect them all. Some Pokemon, that shit. Cowan says All-Star Game was 7,200 the other day, and now it's 9K. Stefan St. Pierre of Canada said, bought the playoff set, get the high value moments 5 days ago, going to complete it shortly. There you go. And I think this is a good call too, Craig. I think this, the WNBA moments make a ton of sense. They make a ton of sense. So I like that. I like that as well. I like that as well, especially because we're not going to be seeing from them for a few months. So pretty sure Throwdown Series 2 is only down because of the Simons pump. Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, good call. You're right. So it was down here in January. We had a little bit of a spike, and then it stayed. But this is what I've been liking when we've been looking at. Oh, I'm not sharing screen. When we've been looking at this, so like when we see a spike, we don't see it come all the way back down, right? We don't see it come all the way back down. It holds steady. Another example of this, I've been doing this lately when a bottleneck makes a challenge. Because if you're someone who's holding a bottleneck, right, and it gets in a flash challenge and everything goes bonkers, it's just interesting to me to see, like, you're like, okay, I'm going to sell this and buy it back. And you think it's coming right back to the price, but it doesn't necessarily do that, right? So let's look at Bones Highland from the Denver Nuggets. So Bones Highland, let's go back 1 month. So this is December 7th. It's $43, right? So before the challenge took off, it was $46. And then bang, all the way up to what was its height? 373, right? 373. And then, but it's stable. It drops down to 75, but it's now been stabilized in, like, look at it now, like 120, 131 range, right? Desmond Bane's another example of that. Let's go to Bane. Let's go to our friend Desmond Bane. And he had a similar situation. Only moment on the, now granted, this is because of the flash challenge, but I just think it's something interesting. Right, here we go. So we'll go to 1 month again, although I don't think we have to go that far back, but around the $75 range before the challenge, like right around, because he's been playing well, right? So before the challenge, something like 115, and then smash 383. But look, it's held. It's held. And it might be speculative. It might be speculative because we're like, oh, is it because he might end in another one? Sure, it might be. It might be another one, but I don't know. Something to pay attention to in my honest opinion. IMHO, as they say. Dewey said, just sold my beef stew for NFL Dapper. Yeah, I sold the throwdown as well for NFL Dapper. John Jones, good to see you. Throwdown Series 2 is down because of the trash set. Yeah, we are in line. We're currently in line. Garen says All-Star set is great utility as it's the cheapest rare for many stars. Good for flash challenges. It's true. I own the Jaylen Brown All-Star one that I use quite a bit for moment ranks. Bought the WNBA set twice over, super undervalued. There we go. Ramrod says, here, can we talk about the plan for the other half of the gift packs airdrop to set owners something else? So I got a question. There's been no speculation from anyone else but the people who own the gift, right? So like the plan is you own the gift and you think that the gift should get stuff, right? The only reason I asked that, and LG said this, isn't like half of the gifts still yet to be released, right? So like we're still missing so many of the gift moments. So I wouldn't hold my breath for gift related stuff is what I would say. Good to see you, Bill. Good tail, Mike. If you look at Desmond was in the challenge, never went back down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grab Desmond for that reason. He's going to hit and bottleneck another challenge soon enough. Yeah, I imagine we see a 60K moment, and that will help bring it down a little bit. But the thing is, with some of these guys, right, especially because it's his rookie moment and Desmond Bain is looking nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks awesome. I just think it might be a little bit harder for that to come down. Anyway, should I sell my archive LeBron 500 serial to buy back my Bain or wait till 60K comes out? I have 2 LeBrons, by the way. Ooh, Jimmy, you know how the story goes, Jimmy. You know how the story goes. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? Yeah, I don't know, Jimmy. I'm so bad at holding multiples of moments, unless it's DeJounte Murray. So I think I probably would sell one of them to go back and get some other stuff, but I don't think there's an L either way here. So keep that in mind. 47 packs to be. Oh no, it's because shit. There's a First Mint podcast where LG explains what the case was, but I forget. Ryan says the gift is just the DG courtroom community. Yeah, I would imagine they release them in creative ways or burn them. Yeah, listen, Jeb has entered the chat, and we'll play the video one more time.
Please clap.
Hey everyone.
Jeb.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Don't listen to me. I've been wrong every time. But the gift does not speak to me. That's what I will say. And I know, I already shared that about like the judges community is pumping it, so that's probably why. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't know if it's terrible. I don't know if it's a terrible move. It just doesn't speak to me in that way. You know what I mean? It doesn't speak to me in that same way as buying another set. I don't know. But again, listen, they've said complete sets. That's the way to go. So who knows? Jason, we are in the drop. We are in the drop here. I can share that. Where is it? Let's cue it up. 26 minutes to go. 26 minutes to go till game time. Burning the other half means a set of 4,000. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's still, I just think there's a ways to go before we get there. Matt Loomis. Good to see you, Matt. Still want to know why you bailed on Hustle and Show, Mike. Listen. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. We're not buying it, just by the way. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why. So John Morant, let's look at. I know I'm not sharing screen. I'm going to do it in a second. I just want to pull everything up first so that we can see it together. Sets. Here we go. Hustle. All right, here we go. So when I sold, I believe Ja was 360. Giannis has actually gone up. I think Giannis was like 280 when I sold that. So let's keep it clean. Let's say I sold for 350 and 250. All right. So 600. Okay. So I sold for 600. It affected my collector score by maybe 200 points, right? I think is what it ended up hurting me by. Now we're going to go here and we're going to sort by 600 and we're going to look and we'll go lowest we'll go high to low from 600. Okay. and then let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit more as to why I chose to go a different direction. Now, Devin Booker's not showcased right now, but Devin Booker was someone, his Top Shot debut was something that I was able to grab. You see a LeBron James seeing stars. You see an Anthony Davis Series 1 finals moment. You see a James Harden rare. Let's see, a Zion Series 2 MGLE. Let's see, what else? An SGA MGLE, a DeAndre Ayton MGLE, a Vince Carter Top Shot debut, a Hallie MGLE, a Steph Curry Series 1 3-pointer, his first 3-pointer on the site, right? So, and that's just a handful. That's just a handful. Anthony Edwards Top Shot debut. And when I started looking at that, a little bit more, Matt, I had just decided that meant more to me as a collector than getting some airdrops. I still think the set is sick. It makes sense to me why people are collecting it. Those reward moments are really good moments. But for me, I made like, I think 150 or 200 on each one, something like that. And then was able to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Lloyd says, go ahead and keep ripping throwdown, guys. Yeah, Wolfpack. No disrespect to the Wolfpack. Listen, I've come around. I'm going to do Diallo for MVP. Stefan, we'll go back to that. We'll go back to vintage vibes. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Bought some Mitchell gift moments at 44. I remember I sold my D'Angelo Russell, right? Is he in the gift? I sold my gift moment for like $500. It was crazy. Rock and rolls here. Good to see you, Rock and roll. These are acceptable answers. Thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you. Is all day a scam? No. I don't think all day is a scam. It's like, not to be stupid and cliche about it's early. I don't think it's a scam, but I think it's like Wild Wild West right now. I don't know what's happening, but a scam is too strong, right? Like if you were putting money into Top Shop and think all day is a scam, like what are you doing? It's the same company. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to think both of them, right? That's all right. Tea time. You're here. Tea time. I can't lie. I agree with Mike on the Hustle and Show. Yeah, it honestly, it had nothing to do. Like, I think that set's cool. I think it's a great way to collect a set. You're all getting 3 packs now, right? You're all getting 3 packs. But when I was doing the cost analysis for it all, and I was just like, man, I forget exactly what I flipped it into. I know in the last like couple weeks, I've gotten a Devin Booker Top Shot debut. I've gotten a Donovan Mitchell Top Shot debut. There was a couple of other things that I got, Darius Garland, and then I bought like 18 DeJounte Murrays now, you know? So that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. So I still think it makes sense to collect that set. I was talking to Jeb about it. I mean, I'll probably buy it back at some point, but it just felt, I was just doing the math. I had to go. But shout out to everybody in Hustle and Show, man. That's a huge W. Huge W. All right, what else? What else you guys want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? Let's check the gift though. I want to see how much that has moved. I do think it's cool. I do think it's cool that a community decides we're going to buy a set and then it pumps. And I've come around on this because I was pretty out on the Wolfpack situation at the beginning, mainly because I didn't like Amadou Diallo. But look at this, up 20% this week. 539 to complete. Yeah, so you can see it. So the judge on what day was it? January 4th was the night of January 4th into the 5th. I don't know. That's cool. Good for them. I like that stuff. Here we go. Jamesy, on his birthday, no less, says, got the job reward for 78 back in May. Have held ever since. Good for you. I like it. I plan to do same, Mike. Have low digit 3 serials on both rewards. Planning to sell for essentially what the set is worth, and then buy back at low ask. Probably nets me a free 400. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what is this? Is it? Did UFC Dapper do something? Oh, they did. Did they change their? Did they change their stuff? Let me Let's see it. Let's share screen. I didn't even notice this. Was this today? Tweets 4 hours ago. Feels like the party's just about to get started. Look at that. You get the Players Lounge, Genie's, Top Shot, All Day, Dapper, NFL. I'm assuming this is Ballers. Wow. Any other tweets today? No. First tweet since September 20th. Wow. I did not notice that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Dustin must be losing his mind. I way overestimated the. Oh, tell us, what did you do, Jay? What did you do? Ramrod, can we talk about the holo drop that said it was coming in January? Yeah, it may, right. We know. We knew we were getting a legendary drop soon. We haven't had a holo yet. We're deep enough into the season that we're going to get some of the best plays. So that'll be pretty exciting. That's going to be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to it. What else? Io and DeMar DeRozan. Let's just talk about that for a while. Like, we need some Bulls love. Some Bulls love. Do you think they'll pump bigs using flash challenge? Yeah, that's where a lot of the love was. That's where a lot of the love is on the bigs right now. I don't know. I'm not good at speculating that. I will say this is what we're going to do. We're going to put together a little YouTube short the second the challenge is done tonight to give you a little recap on what happens. V-Hawk says, thoughts on Zaire Williams? He's 19, will grow and get minutes with John Bain, looking really good and still sub 100. You know, V-Hawk, that's an interesting thought. And, you know, I hadn't dug too much into it yet, but because you brought it up, I think we should take a look. I think we should take a look right here and see. Oh shit! What's that top buy right there? Zaire Williams last night, buying him at the top like I do. The thing about Zaire Williams is the Grizzlies are really high on him. They drafted him higher than most thought he was going to go. He is still super young. He's got a lot of potential. He looked great in the first quarter last night and then kind of tapered off a little bit. I do like Zaire Williams. His being sub 100 is nice. If he ends up in a flash challenge, good God, you know what's going to happen. But there you go. Eric Gordon lace him up versus Christian Wood Hollow. Yikes. DJ, I think Eric Gordon lace him up only because I think Eric Gordon's going to get traded. They're going to get traded. How about that? Jeb says, I think there's a good chance they release the gift packs via flash challenge or something. Don't think they burn since it's a common. I'm not paying $550 for 6-man moments. Would be interesting if they did it as flash challenges or if they did it similar to Series 1 packs. Like, instead of a reserve for 350 tickets, maybe it's like 50 tickets get you in the queue for that. I wouldn't hate that. I kind of like that. Thoughts on the rise of Top Shot? How sustainable do you think it is, or do you think another one of those hype moments we had last time around on this and it will have a sharp drop? The difference with this, Jason, are we getting like hundreds? Are we? Oh, I bit my lip again. I did this morning. Holy shit, man! I did this morning live, and now we did it again. Jason, what I would say, the difference between this pump that we're seeing and the last one is I don't know, are we getting thousands of new users like we did last time? There seems to just be more positive sentiment in Top Shot right now. Like we talked about Jacob a little bit. It's been fun. There's been W's. Crazy says, what are your suggestions for trying to get friends into Top Shot when they are new to the space? You know, oh my gosh. I would tell them to join Team Hold. But honestly, I would just show them what you're doing. You know, don't even be like, don't say that they have to put money on it, but just be like, just show them some of the stuff that you're doing and why it's fun for you. I think if there's ever a night you guys are like hanging and watching hoops, because for me, it's similar now to building DFS lineups. So like I build DFS lineups. I have friends that build DFS lineups. We talk about it. And now it's like the same kind of thing with Top Shot and their flash challenges as well. So I don't know. That wasn't a very good answer, Cray, so I apologize. But to me, it's just like showing them like if they're already a basketball fan, you're just showing them why you're excited about the thing. You already have that shared interest. It's a little bit easier to gain steam, I believe. Anywhereas that some of these rookies get seeing star moments and then their 4 stars plummet. I don't think any of the rookies are going to get seeing stars moments because I don't think any will make the all-star team, but we might see them make like the rising stars. But that will be a common, right? Because that was announced. I think they can hold multiples, right? So like LaMelo's 40K moment is people still want it. It still holds value. Same thing with Anthony Edwards, but it doesn't change the fact that the 4K rookie is more valuable. I do think buying 4K rookies right now is a little scary because I do think, you know, more supply is going to come out, more moments are going to come out. It probably comes down a little bit, but the cream of the crop is always going to stay up there. Like LaMelo is still up around 800. Anthony Edwards is still up around 600. When they pump, LaMelo pumps all the way to 1400. Anthony Edwards pumps all the way to 1100. So it's still there, right? Kind of random. Where are you on Yeke? Okongwu from the Hawks. Dude, so Atlanta's in a weird spot because they suck. And the GM is wild. So the GM came out and he basically was like, yeah, you know what? I might have made a mistake. I shouldn't have kept everybody, is essentially what he said. So Atlanta's going to make some moves. And I think we'll learn a little bit about what the front office and what the coaching staff thinks of Okongwu moving forward based on what their moves are, right? Because if Capella somehow gets moved, and that's not even a rumor right now, but if somebody like Capella gets moved, all of a sudden you're like, wow, they believe in Okongwu. And if that happens, that makes me a little bit more excited. I think I did buy in Okongwu when he was at like 40 or so when he was hurt. But I do like him. I mean, he's shown like pretty good flashes, but he's just buried right now. He's buried. Is Zaire related to Zion? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. There you go. You guys are right. Can't hit the top and the bottom if you don't buy the top. I believe, what was the saying? We used to say it's hard to peg the top and nail the bottom, I believe is what we said. What else? I'm so far behind. Thoughts on Series 3 gift? I don't know. We talked too much about the gift already. I don't know. I have no good thoughts on the gift, except I think they should use trade tickets. God. Imagine KD pops for a hard challenge and you need rares. I mean, we've already seen some of this happen, right? We've seen it. I bit my lip again. We saw it like with Simons. Even Steph Curry's fandom moment shot up. Man, this is a good question. I actually think it's long-term kind of cool. Like if this ends up being the only time they ever do that set, I think it could be kind of cool. My only concern is, does it turn into like what the hometown is or early adopters for Series 1 where like nobody cares after it? How do you feel about the silver set? My buddy got LaMelo, asked if I wanted to trade for LaMelo only. Reason I'm thinking is because I have Curry and far from a whale. Wait, Chef, I need you to explain that a little bit more. Maybe you did. Let me scroll down. Wow, I'm so far behind on the chat. To trade my complete vintage vibe set for silver LaMelo. All right, there we go. Let's get into that. I can't believe how far behind I am on the chat. Let me catch up. Let me look. I'm gonna answer this one and catch up on the chat real quick. We're gonna pull up the vintage vibe series. And while I do that, I'm gonna scroll the chat. First time catching you live. Watch. Oh, dude, hell yeah, man. Thank you, D-Dub. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. If you bite your lip once, it swells a bit, so you will keep biting it if you keep talking. I know. Well, here we are. All right, vintage vibes right now. Let's look at the vintage vibe set. Let's blow this up a little bit. Also, 13-minute warning for the set, and then we'll see where I land. All right, vintage vibes. It's 3,600 to complete the whole thing. And when we look at the moments, we've got a teaspoon going for 1080. We got Kawhi, Shaq, Vince. So it's you'd be trading all 11 moments, right? All 11 moments for LaMelo. So this is valued at 3,600. And then let's go back. We're going back in the New York groove. All right, and then metallic silver fandom is right here. Wow. I see what's going on. I see you, Michael. So, all right, the price is pretty close. Oh, man, I don't know. That's really fascinating. That's really fascinating. I can't believe I'm going to say this, Chef Vo, and I want to know what everyone else thinks, or Chef Tivo. I think I would do it. I think I would make that trade. What does anyone else think? I think I would do that. I did not think I was going to land here. I think I would do that. And here's why. We've seen, of course they're going to make a bunch more LaMelo moments, right? But that LaMelo is out of 225 and I just don't know. Oh, okay. This is a good counter jump shoot. Like go get the cool cat instead. No, any moment can go up versus one. Vintage vibes moments are so wow. So a lot of people say vintage vibes. Interesting. I just don't care about the vintage vibes, guys. Keep vintage vibes. Will have some utility, and Kawhi Leonard is set. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like, I'm just less. I'm less inclined to collect this whole set. Like the clay, I obviously love. Here's 4 of them. You've got the Shamiko Holdsqua TSD, Teresa Witherspoon TSD. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty close. It's pretty close for me. Oops, Siri thinks I'm talking. It's pretty close for me. It's going to be close for me, dog. And why is Simon's pumping 1,000 again? Well, is Simon's because we're speculating Flash Challenge stuff? Is that why? Are we speculating Flash Challenge for Simon's because they're on again tonight? Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We got at least 10 minutes. Oh, we're gonna be on here for probably 25 more minutes. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a little Morning Marketplace because your boy has to pee. So you're gonna get a little intro song so I can use the restroom, and we're gonna see if I can do it in under a minute. So actually, should I play a different one? I should play a different song that goes a little bit longer. I'll do some Detroit basketball.
Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball. You better Detroit basketball. What does it take to be Detroit basketball? To be number 1.
Oh, I thought that song was going to go longer. How long were we back? So close. We'll be timing you run, Mike, run. I prefer the Curry moment. Yeah, I mean, if we're comparing the Curry moment to the LaMelo moment, absolutely. Be cool if you could train the dog to say, I know. The dog was looking. I woke the dog up running by, and the dog was not thrilled. Okay, but like 5 or 6 seconds. What was Jeb throwing? Someone said Jeb was throwing gyms. Where you say that set will go up in value faster than the LaMelo moment, I'd assume also. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Like the set in itself would do it. I don't know. Anyways, that was a good question though. I enjoyed that. I don't think it's as close. I mean, it was a lot closer than I expected it to be. I didn't think it was going to be that close. All right, let's check in. We need to see what the votes are. There's only been 25 votes so far for the Vassell versus PJ Washington to decide who's going to move on to the next round. So I'm going to share this link again. Make sure you get your votes in. And then let's take a peek at where we are with the responses of everybody. So right now, here we go. 25 responses. We've got 60% to 40% PJ Washington. And our second matchup of round 1, we've got Gary Payton pretty much running away with 37 responses. Here, I'm going to send this one as well, so that way you can get it. And then the last one right here, we've got, this one's pretty much a wrap, so I'm not going to share this one again. We got Sadiq Bey pretty much running away. So get your votes in. 6 minutes and 46 seconds to go for NFL all day. So we'll keep it here for a little bit. Keep firing questions though. This is pretty good. I am enjoying this quite a bit. And I'm going to check all day because I want a reminder on how many. So there's 18,000 packs for the standard drop. And then for the next drop, there's something, it's like, was it 2,500 or something like that? I can't remember what it is for that one. What else? Did I miss anything? No, a lot of like the scarcity of the Melo, but love Iverson and Clay. Yeah, the scarcity is what makes it tricky for me. Out of 225 is nuts. But you're right. The people said this in the chat, but the moment itself is kind of so I totally get that. Yeah. All right. So 5 minutes to go, 5.5 minutes to go. We're gonna see. This is fun for me because we get to learn how much more I'm gonna spend on football or that. Yeah. Any idea? You know what, Jamesy? Here, I'll pull up my. I think I did this morning, but I'll pull up what I actually have for moments right now. Here we go. I'll go to my collection. There we go. So yeah, we still got it. We got a Tyler Huntley, Mark Andrews rare, Okafor common. There's the Mahomes rare. I don't know. I don't know what any of this is going to be worth. I really don't. It's really hard. It's really hard to nail this. If you guys have thoughts, let me know where you think the market is going to land on these moments, because I have a tough time. I have a tough time figuring out. Thank you, Top Secrets. It's going to be 3,168 premium packs. Any comments on the Zero Series 3 Deck the Hoops and what does that say? Zero Sand for LeBron Award? What do you mean by that, Jay? Deck the Hoops seemed awesome. I wish I would have gotten a pack. I missed it by like 3 people. Because it seemed like a huge W all around. Hey, listen, we've said this from the beginning. If you do legendary sets where everybody in there is good and the plays are sick, they're going to be coveted. And they were out of 55. They were all pretty much all-stars or close to it. They're like beloved players from different communities. Like it's incredible. Yeah. Oh, the zero demand for LeBron. Yeah. I just think I mean, here, let's go over to it. Why that? Wow, I really blew up on that. I know I'm not sharing screen. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, here we go. Where's the LeBron Deck the Hoops? Where is it? Where is she? Wait, why is it showing me Daniel Tice? All right, now I guess we'll search a little bit harder now. We'll go Deck the Hoops. Stay right there. So it's for 49K. It's out of 34. Here's what I want to ask you though, Jay. Like, how many people were anybody that was going to purchase the LeBron was doing the challenge, right? Like, how many people had the funds and care about Top Shot this much that weren't going to complete the challenge? Do you know what I mean? Like, how many people were like, no, I don't want that Dwayne Wade moment. Give me the LeBron. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's my thought on it anyways. Like, if you were going after the LeBron, you probably were fine spending 60,000, right? Instead of like 50 for that one moment, spend an extra 10,000 and then go get it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I still think it's an incredible moment to have. I think like at some point, some of those will get sold, but I think the people that were going for it got it. Do we think people will hold NFL All Day Series 1 to match the value of Top Shot Series 1? The player eval will match loosely, relatively. Yeah, that's Andrew. I'm so fascinated by that, mainly because they did it a little bit differently, where they didn't release them all immediately, right? So I'm really curious what this is going to look like value-wise, like because they've already released it, right? So the commons are out of sometimes 8,000, sometimes 10,000, or they immediately, sometimes 6,000 in Nick Neiman's case, or they're immediately going to jack those up. I'm having a really real hard time gauging where I think this market's going to land. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, I'm agreeing with this. I'm agreeing with this. Agreed was a fear of mine. Did you complete one, Jay? Did you complete one? Yeah, I still think it's going to be a coveted moment. Oh, I see what you're saying. Different series, 1 min sizes and rollout. Yeah. Yeah, this is the question I have. Why are cheap all day packs $49? Will they always be that high? That's what I'm wondering. And like, if they will always be that high, does that mean if they're always going to be $49, then what is like the floor on a Nick Neiman or a Kaimi Fairbairn? And then what is the floor on a Mahomes rare? Yeah, it's pretty fascinating. I don't really know. I'm lost. I really am. I don't have a ton of good takes on NFL All Day right now. Ooh, there you go, Jay. Congrats, man. So I get it. I get being a little frustrated that that's listed at 49,000 and not 100,000. But if your plan was to just flip that shit right away, yeah, I don't think that's the move. But I do think as this continues to grow, that's a LeBron out of like 20 whatever, 30 whatever. That's pretty sick. There we go. I'm gonna buy a pack, but yeah. I have mixed feelings on it. We'll be curious. Maybe $49, the price the NFL fans wanted. I think, there someone else made a great point. It's because you have a Duvie, shout out Duvie. It's because you have a chance for a rare or a legendary in these packs, right? It's not all the commons. You have a chance for a rare or a legendary. So how many packs are in this drop? I think we said it was like 18,000. So here we go. It would be fun to be like pretty early on in this list so that I could rip it here before we go. I think they realize the all-day series 1 quantity is as low as it's going to be, and they're basing the pack value in the part of top. Yeah, that makes sense. Yachty, I think a lot of people are doing that. I'm not doing that because I have issues and I have to open everything immediately. But I think people are holding. I know a lot of people in the Discord are. Which, speaking of, if you're not in a Team Hold Discord, you gotta get in there. You gotta. So come on over. Have some fun in there. Sold a bunch of other top moments to do. Plan to sell LeBron and Wade. Go after final series 2 set. There you go. All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. So your plan was to complete that. Hope that was like 100K moments. Sell that to then go complete everything else. I got you. Yeah, I think you're going to have to wait a little bit. 11,287. Let me know if people are in here in line. There we go. That's a W. Let me know how you guys are doing. I want to know what the highest number is. 10,700, 9,600, 9,600, 4,700. Alex is getting one. John, we almost made it through the whole thing. Look, so all right. The highest I've seen so far is me. I think the highest is me. Everyone else is getting packs here, right? 10K. Is anybody beaten 11,287? Sean 527 W. Am I last in line? Wow. Wait, hold on. I just saw one. 11,486. All right, Keith, you are last in line. So it seems like everybody's getting one, which is what's happening. So we knew that happened last time too. So yeah. So everyone is in the now. I know there's still a handful of people not in there yet. Trust. I was awaiting my spot in line before your clock hit 0 on the stream. There. Wow. Someone in the Discord has 11,544. Almost last so much for getting in early. I know. Yeah, we will not be ripping off live. We will not be ripping live today. All right, gang. Congrats to everybody who got a pack, which seems like everybody that's in it. Good luck with the evening stream. This was a blast. So moving forward, just so everybody knows, same schedule next week, right? So we'll have 5 morning marketplace Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern every single day. If you're not here for it live, you can always catch it later or subscribe to the Team Hold podcast and you can get that morning marketplace in audio form. We also, Monday nights, we have the 89 Cavs. Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern, the 89 Cavs. Tuesday, we have NFT Tuesday. Pyland with Dumbo are going to be coming on. Thursday, we have Top Shot takes like we had last night. And then on Friday, we do the stream at 1 with Peter Overzet doing some TOC stuff, which they have some fun announcements coming probably right now. And then we'll be doing the happy hour every Friday at 3 p.m. So we are doing a shit ton of content. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Good luck with the pack rips and the pack drops. And we shall see you on Monday, y'all. Let's see. What video? Do we do 89 Cavs on the way out? There we go. Detroit basketball. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Detroit basketball.